Welcome back, YouTube family, to lesson number 3 in the free mini course. And this one is entitled Skills Required, and Are You Up for It? So I'm going to jump right into it in another PowerPoint presentation. Now, there are certain skills that you need in every business, right? And again, a lot of people just jump into the business without knowing what skills are required. But I think this is pretty important so that you can test yourself and kind of know, okay, do I have these specific skill sets and can I run this business? So again, there are certain skill sets that you need to have in a wholesale business model. And if you don't have it, you need to hire someone that does have those skill sets so that the business could succeed. And it's not just for wholesale, for private label, arbitrage, you still need these skill sets essentially. And my goal is, after having looked at these skill sets, that you can evaluate and test yourself to see whether or not you have these skills needed for success in the business, right? So first is research. And by research, we mean the initial research to find wholesale leads, and after researching which products to purchase with the company, to know what to do with those, right? And so research includes independence, critical thinking, problem solving, and initiative, right? With independence is you need to be able to work without supervision, and manage your own time and projects. A lot of people aren't able to do this. They don't know how to organize the things they need to do today, tomorrow, this week, next month, so that they can have success. That's independence. That's running your own business. If you don't have that skill set, if you need someone telling you, do this, 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 and then this, then you're not ready for this business model yet. You need to have an independent mindset and being able to set schedules for yourself, right? Critical thinking includes being able to evaluate your work and others' work and make judgments based off that, so that you can have the data you need to make business decisions, right? If that makes sense. You just need to understand, when it comes to, let's say, a product that you need to buy, is this going to be good based on the bestseller rank, the reviews, the price? What's my profit? Do I need pay-per-click? So many more things. That's critical thinking. You need to be able to, on a multi-facet, be able to evaluate a product, a certain company, and know whether or not this is going to be good for your business or not. Okay. Problem solving is next, and that's working without a right answer. Sometimes there isn't a right answer, and you need to develop strategies to get you towards that solution. Sometimes you don't know what the right answer is. What if you see everything lines up under your critical thinking method for a product and company, and then next week the whole thing changes because there's 20 other retailers on Amazon selling the same product because there was a trade show the previous week, and there's so many unknowns in this game. But you have to be able to overcome those problems and see past them. So that's problem solving. Very important in this business. Initiative, having the confidence to make decisions and act on them, right? It's just that simple. Just be confident that if you set up your, let's say, schedule and your tasks that you need to do, if you've thought about the product and the company critically and everything lines up, if you have a good mindset with problem solving, initiative is just pulling the trigger and saying, okay, we're going to do this and we're going to figure it out. And if there's problems that come along the way, we'll adjust and we'll go about it that way. Okay, so that's a very important skill to have. Again, a lot of people overlook that. Okay, relationships is next. In relationships, you're going to be talking to a lot of people on the phone, over email, messages, whatever it is. You're going to be negotiating with them, talking to them to see how you can solve their problems and how they can solve your problems, right? So you're going to need these specific skills here: communication / people skills, organizational skills, relationships and trust, and self-motivation. Okay, so communication and people skills. You're going to be talking again to a lot of other people. Being able to listen to their needs. What is it that company specifically needs, and why is it that you can provide that specific solution? Right? That's communication, people skills. Being able to read people. How are they looking at you? How are you dressed when you're in your presentation to them at a trade show? It goes down to those details, right? That's people skills. And you, on the communication side, being able to speak clearly and confidently about your company's advantage, specific skills and abilities so that you can be able to help that company. That's crucial, right? Organizational skills, being able to change things or able to do things proactively instead of reactively. That's organization. You've been prepared, and that kind of goes along with the independence on the research side earlier, but you're able to plan ahead and think on the offensive instead of being reactive and saying, oh, why did this happen? I didn't expect this, and then making wrong decisions because you're on the defensive. Okay. Relationships and trust in wholesale is key. You don't ever want to screw a wholesaler over, cross them, sell or do things that they haven't told you to do, break the contract, whatever it is. You want that relationship and that trust for future business. Okay, who knows what's going to happen if you're consistent with them and you're able to make them money in the right way. Okay, that's what they're looking for. So again, truly caring for the success of other people that you are talking to, and understanding that, again, if you're able to provide to them on their terms what it is that they want, then it's going to reciprocate and come back to you. Lastly, under relationships, you need to be self-motivated. Okay, so that's the ability to do what needs to be done without influence from other people or circumstances or situations. Be self-motivated. Sometimes when you wake up on Monday, you're happy. Tuesday, you're not. But have the discipline to stay motivated, stay on track, get the shit done that you need to get done. You know you have specific tasks from research that you have to get done. Either you get them done, doesn't matter about your mood, or pass them off to team member, virtual assistant, whatever it might be. But you need to be able to have that self-motivation to keep the fire going. Okay. Other skills required. Overcome rejection. A lot of people are going to say no. People won't do business with you all the time. Actually, maybe 5% of wholesalers that you meet are going to want to sell on Amazon, especially when you're starting off, if you're just starting off, right? So overcome rejection. It's a lot of people say no. Okay. Delayed gratification. This business takes time, just like any other business, but it's worth it, and you will make it if you follow the steps. Okay. You don't need to drive the Ferrari the first year. You don't need to have the fancy shoes and fancy clothes. So I think that's just pertinent in every business. But in our age, it's very now. It's like now mentality. We want everything now, but there is a lot of delayed gratification, and there is joy in that delay too. I think when you're building the business and you're seeing the struggle, it's joyful. Once you get to the end, you're like, okay, I'm bored. What do I do? And you want to start that process again. And determination. Stay determined. Don't quit. You're literally a company away from changing your life. Think about it that way. Okay. One good deal away from changing your life. If you're able to provide 1/10 better value than the next competitor, you're better off. And that's just going to come as you get more connects, sell more products. So be determined. You're going to fail, no doubt, but you're also going to have some successes. Double down on those successes, and use those as like fuel. Use both of them as fuel to continue. Failures as well as successes. So those are the skills that you need. Again, I hope these are helpful. If you guys have anything that you disagree with or additional skills that you need, please write them down in a comment below. I'm reading every single one of your comments and getting back to you. I hope this was short enough where you're able to get through it. If not, I'll see you in the next one, and we'll continue. The next one's going to be wholesale all the time. So look forward to it, and I'll see you then.